Shalom, brothers and sisters. It's your brother ISRAELITES from the Northern Kingdom, bringing some edification for you Negro, Latino, and Indigenous who are the biblical Israelites. And before I start, I want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Brakatham, Rakakadash. Let Yahweh be in the name of the Lord, not Jehovah, or God, or Yah, or Ahaya. It's Yahweh, the creator of all the ancient days. Bahasham is in the name of, and Yahweh Shai is the one you guys call Jesus or the Christ, singularly speaking. And we give double honors to elders in GMS where we learn this truth. Shalom to the apostles, the bishops, and to the men down on the highways and byways. Give it 100% truth. Shalom to you. And shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel, La Bakar in the Hebrew. They're about to be saved. The house of David. Shalom to you. And shalom to the speckled birds were among the heathen nations that look like the heathen nations, but return to the house of Israel and are being edified by these videos. Shalom to you. The date today is May 21st of 2025, our hopeful year of salvation and the destruction of the nation of Edom. And we're going to be speaking about life and death, because at this moment, you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the congregation of the dead. Okay? You are those bodies that are animated but have no spirit. You are what the Lord called a valley of very dry bones. Okay? So this series here is called The Walking Dead. Okay, it's been on the air for a long time. And this series is about you blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Okay? The congregation of the dead. Walking around in animated bodies, but with no spirit. Walking, but not knowing where to go. Lost. Okay? Lost is not knowing where to go. Where and what direction. Our people are lost. Okay? And this series is about you. Okay? It's all about you. Okay? If you can receive it. And let me explain why. Okay? So we're going to go to the scriptures to identify what I'm saying. So this is Proverbs 21:16. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding, and the understanding that is mentioned here in the scriptures is the law, statutes, and commandments. The covenant that was given unto Abraham, Isaac, Jacob. The man that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead. Okay? And as you see, our people are the congregation of the dead. You know, people look down on us. People make fun of us. They got jokes. Okay? So, you have to understand that we're in this position because we have a contract. We have a covenant, and we broke that covenant. That covenant said that if you do the law, statutes, and commandments, you would have life. What did the Lord say in John 4:12 to the woman at the well? I will give you living waters. Right? The law, statutes, and commandments are life. Okay? And we chose death. And we're going to get into that because our people don't understand. Okay, this is not the position we're supposed to be. We are a royal people, descendants of kings and priests. Okay, our forefathers have assembled kingdoms all over this world, pyramids, had the wealth of nations, and we have lost it all. But we are going to be put back in that position because the earth was given unto us. Okay, so we're going to go a little bit and get some more precepts to show you that we're the congregation of the dead. This is Baruch chapter 4 verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God and the law that endureth forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. I'm going to read a little bit of this chapter here. guess we start here. This is Baruch 4 and 6. You were sold to the nations, right? Because we broke the law, statute, commandments, not for your destruction. So the whole reason for us being dispersed is not to be destroyed, but because you moved God to wrath. We were delivered unto the enemies. This is a punishment, brothers and sisters. Okay, it's what you call tough love. Okay, whatever your parents gave you, whatever their laws of the house or whatever their punishment was, they did it because they loved you. If not, they would just leave you like a wild animal for you to do whatever you wanted. Okay? For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to God. And that's talking about the northern kingdom. We were the first to abandon this wisdom and understanding. We went a whoring. If you ever read the book of Hosea is talking about the northern kingdom, the 10 tribes, and we were the first ones to leave the congregation of the living and be part of the dead, because we accepted other gods. We abandoned our position, our post, okay, and the Lord turned his back on us first. So we are the ones that have been godless for the longest. Okay? For ye provoked him that made you by sacrificing unto devils and not to God. Ye have forgotten the everlasting God that brought you, and have grieved Jerusalem that nursed you. Right? Because we forgot all the great things that the Lord did for us. That he took us out of Egypt. Right? Because he says that he has a promise, okay, that was given unto Abraham. So, and that's 2nd Ezra chapter 3, I believe. We might have to get that. Let's see, 2nd Ezra 3. I think it's, let me see. Right. Okay, let's start at 13. 2nd Ezra chapter 3, verse 13. Now when they lived so wickedly before thee, thou didst choose thee a man from among them, whose name was Abraham. Him thou lovest, and unto him only thou showest thy will. And how did he show him thy will? He gave him that covenant. And he did the circumcision to be a token of the covenant. Okay? Verse 15. And made us an everlasting covenant. Okay? So covenant just means contract. Everlasting means forever. 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 Okay? Contract with him, promising him that thou wouldst never forsake his seed. So the Lord hasn't forgotten about us. We're just in time out. All right, brothers and sisters, you just got to realize that the Lord has given us a tough love. Why? Because we are going to be heirs to this world. We're going to be rulers of this world. And we have to be right. Verse 16, and unto him thou gavest Isaac, and unto Isaac also thou gavest Jacob and Esau. As for Jacob, thou didst choose him to thee. Right? Jacob was chosen. Esau was not. And put by Esau. And so Jacob became a great multitude. What's our blessing? To be multiplied. Right? To be fruitful and multiply. Verse 17. And it came to pass that when thou leadest his seed out of Egypt, thou broughtest them up to the Mount Sinai. Right? Because what did he do when he brought them out of bondage? He brought them to the Mount Sinai to reaffirm that covenant. And what's going to happen when we're delivered here from Babylon? We're going to return and do that covenant. Are we going to return to Mount Sinai? it's very possible to do that covenant there with the Lord, or wherever the Lord wants it. We might do it in the chariots of the Most High. We don't know, but we know we're going to reestablish that covenant, and that's why we're going to receive those new bodies, those everlasting bodies. Remember, the children of Israel will be gods again. So that's. Let me bring in one more, because again, Lamentation 4, I believe, tells us that we are done. Okay, what is it? 21. Yeah, 22 is okay. Lamentations 4 and 20. Well, I'm gonna read 21 just to get a little bit of understanding of what they're saying. Lamentation 4 and 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter Edom. Right? Because you Caucasians better enjoy the last hours you have of your kingdom. Live it up. Max out your credit cards, man. That dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through under thee. So that cup of slavery, which we were not supposed to drink of that cup, you are now going to drink of that cup. Your hour is coming. There's nothing that can be done. You can't hide from your judgment. You could change your name. You could change your face. You could say whatever you want, but the Lord's got you. He's got the receipts. Okay? Also shall pass through unto thee. Now your time to get drunk. It's time for you to be exposed. It's time for you to get chained up or get hemmed up. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. You're being exposed as we speak. Everybody knows who the Edomites are and how the Lord hates them. Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated. And that's Christians can't even accept that, because that throws a whole wrench in their doctrine. God so loved the world. These people have no understanding of the scriptures. Verse 22. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. So our punishment has been fulfilled, brothers and sisters. That's what we tell you, to repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Look up, for thy salvation is closer than you believe. We are out of here, brothers and sisters. Okay? Our punishment is done. It's hung up. It's at its last hours. But look at what it says next. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. This is our last captivity ever. We're never going to go off again. We're going to be given those new spiritual bodies. We're going to be perfect. We are going to be gods. Okay? He will visit thy iniquity. Now listen to this. So our punishment is coming to an end. But guess what? The punishment of these devils is about to begin. Their hell is about to begin. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. So that's it, brothers and sisters. You should be rejoicing that the Lord has put the Spirit, okay, like the second Adam, okay, has been given life. Okay? But 2/3 of the nation of Israel are walking around here calling themselves black, calling themselves Chicanos, calling themselves Hispanics, Jamaicans, Trinidadians, right? That's the congregation of the dead. And 2/3 of a nation are going to die. Okay, they're never going to change because the Lord does not want them to change. He's made them blind. That's why this truth is not for everybody. If you understand this truth, brother and sister, you should rejoice and pray to Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai and get on your knees, man, because this is a precious pearl that only be given to very few Israelites, the elect of the nation of Israel. So, again, so you know the time it is, rejoice. Our captivity is coming to an end. Our salvation is closer than you believe. Repent, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. Call halal Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai, Barakatham, Rakakadash, and he that is spiritual, and he that have ears that am here, Shalom.